This evening's Visionary Award, please welcome to the stage Nubian Flunder.
Good evening. This is so exciting. I'm Nubian Flunder, and I jump at any opportunity to honor my mother. When Deb Stalling, I don't know where she is, but she's awesome. Hi, Deb. When Deb called me or emailed me and asked if I would participate, I said yes. So I'm gonna my mom's life is huge. She's made huge contributions to the work, and there's so many things that I could say, but I wanna go back to the beginning. So it was the late 80s and early 90s in the urban Bay Area. There was West Coast rap, grunge, Nintendo, Michael Jordan, payphones, the '89 earthquake, Swatch watches, affordable housing, the Gulf War, Ninja Turtles, parachute pants, VHS, and there was AIDS. AIDS, that horrible disease, that gay men's disease, that curse from God sent to cleanse the earth of these tragic souls, all while, I mind you, bypassing the pedophiles, the rapists, the pimps, and the warmongers. This was the narrative of the Black church and many faith communities. You may have been part of them or witnessed them or experienced that, rendering them blind and impotent to respond to a disease that would later decimate large swaths of communities worldwide, to include women, children, and good old straight church folk. I watched in confusion as my own father, a lifetime son of the church, died nearly alone and without the simple honor of a church funeral. This is a big deal in the Black church. Why? Because he had AIDS. And only gay men got AIDS. Everyone knew that. And no gay, lesbian, or transgender person would find honor in the house of the Lord, no matter their contribution. They were to be outcasted and thrown away. Oh, but there was a little brown, round woman from San Francisco, a fearless woman who was not afraid to acknowledge, to embrace, to shelter and nurture those in need. A resourceful woman who was tenacious and would not take no for an answer. A woman who would not stand by while brothers, cousins, and friends vanished month after month, year after year, shamefully forgotten and discarded. A woman who, with our family in tow, birthed a community in the trenches and along the margins, welcoming all that would come. A woman who today continues to expand, to blaze trails, to go places where others shudder to go. A woman that is committed to breaking down walls of oppression and stigma. A thoughtful leader and a brilliant theologian who talks the talk and walks the walk. An unwavering protector who is committed to leaving this world a little better than she found it. A true superhero, and my guardian angel. I invite you to give a round of applause and welcome my mother, Bishop Yvette Adrian Flunder. And I Thank you. I love her too. I present to you the Visionary Award from the Horizons Foundation, presented October 1st, 2016. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Wow. I'm going to take it with me everywhere I go. It is a great joy and a privilege. I want to particularly say to Roger and to Deb and to the board, to all of my sisters and brothers and siblings, friends that are in this room tonight. We go back a long way, a long way. It's good to see Scott. We worked together on the board of directors for PSR for a number of years. And I want to say to this visionary plan that I see that is coming forward and led by Horizons, two things I would love to leave with you as I take my seat. One is that I'm very grateful for the ways in which Horizons, your board, your staff, have joined with us to end the exportation of hatred for LGBT people on the continent of Africa. Thank you so much. So much, so much. Thank you so much. I am just returning from Kenya and Rwanda, and you need to know what your help does in terms of boots on the ground. I have to say to you that I have seen people who are long-term oppressed by the colonization of wicked and immoral theologies of oppression against people of African descent. I'm amazed at the ways in which they are emerging and finding a voice, that they are speaking back into their denominations, saying that we will not be colonized, we will not be bought. We have always loved our lesbian and gay and transgender children, and we will continue to do that. You have a lot to do with making that happen, and I want to say thank you. And finally this, I am supercharged by the idea of moving forward in a positive way to create a future for my daughter, for my grandson, for those who are straight and gay, trans, and all the other different letters that we have that describe ourselves. You're creating a future. In my tradition, we taught and we sang and we preached about one day, soon and very soon, we would go to heaven because our life was often hell on earth. But I hear a new sound, and that sound is we don't have to wait to get to heaven to have heaven. We have the ability to bring heaven to earth. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. God bless you is my prayer. Thank you again.